Hello, everybody. This is Ben here again, back again with another video. And today, I have something a little special in mind. Today, I'm not going to be making an animatic. I'm not going to be doing like a remastering. I'm not doing like another drawing. I am going to do another drawing, but that's for later. That's to dive into later. But for right now, what I'm going to be doing in this video is doing a commentary for. And yeah, specifically a commentary for one of my older videos that I posted to one of my channels ages ago. So yeah, for those who don't know, a commentary is basically when somebody basically talks over like a project they did, and they kind of go into like the whole creative process of how they made it in terms of shots, framing, that sort of stuff, like what's on the screen. So yeah. And yeah, this is like the fifth time I've tried to record one of these, but and yeah, here's the thing. I tried to record it on my I tried to originally record it on a screen recorder on one of my devices, but every time I did so, the audio of the video would barely come in, but my voice was recorded fine, but the audio would barely come in. So yeah, I kind of had no choice but to just film it behind one of my own. I had no choice but to film this commentary from behind my one of my own devices, which I watched YouTube on. So yeah, this is hold on. This is Yoshi Crusaders 2000. Yeah, this was the very first animatic I made. No, it was the first proper animatic I made because I also made one about maybe like a year prior or so, but it was very, very primitive. I basically recorded the no, I recorded the audio for the movie I was using, which was Dumb and Dumber, off of my Switch, and my hand was in frame, like making the panels go by and stuff. And yeah, this wasn't all that good. If I could remake it, I would, but I don't know if I still have the pictures or not. So yeah, this is Yoshi Crusaders 2000. This is a Blues Brothers 2000 parody and animatic parody. And the reason why I decided to use Blues Brothers 2000 for this particular one is, okay, well, first of all, to get it out of the way, the movie itself is not that good, like, at all. But there is one scene in particular that I thought was so over the top, so witty, that I just had to make a little that I just had to like make like something a little artsy thing in my own style, and that's what I did for my first animatic. And yeah, I worked on this animatic for at least 4 months, actually, from March to July of 2022. So yeah, this is probably, and this is also my longest one so far, clocking in at about 2 minutes and 35 seconds. So yeah, a lot of panels and thought process went into making this, and I hope to I hope to share with you guys what I did and for this project, and how much effort and passion I went into it. Okay, hold on. My camera's screwed up. Okay, there we go. Okay, the quality's a little bit better now. I'm good. Okay, so yeah, with that said, let's get right into it. Here we go. Okay, guys, you ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh yeah, and by the way, oh wait, hold on. Okay, so in this first frame, something that I kind of want to point out is that right here, these are tacos. These are tacos, the little thing on the Koopa Troopa's plate. Because I think in the original scene, yeah, I was trying to recreate, for this very first panel, I was trying to recreate a scene from the movie, and yeah, I just needed some sort of food to put here to put on the Koopa Troopa's plate, and I thought of tacos since I'm like Hispanic and stuff like that. So yeah. Yeah. All right, let's go. So yeah, tacos are actually going to be a recurring food in this little animatic thing. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot going on in this next panel. Okay, first of all, We have King Babam here. There's a gopher here. This is supposed to be a turkey leg. This is a turkey leg, and I really like this pom pom right here. Okay, but I didn't really finish Pom Pom all the way for some reason. I forgot her nostrils, I forgot her tail, and I even forgot her belly linings. But overall, I think she looked pretty good. I especially love the facial expressions that I gave her. It was very witty to say the least.
I could tell she was a hot rod when she walked in all alone.
Okay, so here's the very first panel of Pichu here. Yeah. Oh yeah, and by the way, the concept for me to use Nintendo characters in this animatic actually stemmed from a fan fiction in a series of the fourth installment in a series of fan fictions I've been working on for at least 3 or 4 years now, called Yoshi's Story. It's basically a bunch of like Mario related adventures, but with Yoshi as the main star, and he has Isabelle for the right too. And in the fourth installment, Yoshi basically teams up with other cute characters such as Pikachu, Pichu, Kirby, and Toon Link to like stop Honey Queen, and that's kind of the reason why I chose like certain Nintendo characters in here, because it's kind of, I already had these characters in mind for like the stories, and I figured it was going to be years before I actually got to see them in action in the story, so I decided to put them here. So in this panel, Pichu's basically brushing his teeth just like Buster was in the bathroom scene of that film. Yeah, pretty. Yeah, this is supposed to be a reflection in case you couldn't really tell. Okay, and this is Pikachu as John Goodman's character, Mighty Mac McTeer. I forgot his nose, kind of. Maybe the shaving cream is, maybe the shaving cream is, just putting it. Maybe the shaving cream is covering his nose, but yeah, it looks like I just forgot it entirely in this panel. And he's also this is also I'm also recreating a scene from the film. This is the scene where John Goodman's character is shaving. Yeah, and based on Pikachu's physique, he looks like a character who should be shaving. I mean, he's been Nintendo's like secondary like money boy for like over like almost 3 decades now. So yeah. Okay, this panel right here. This panel right here was basically a re-envisioning of from me personally. So for those who don't know, in the original Blues Brothers 2000 movie, there's a scene where Elwood is there's a scene where Elwood is actually in the bathroom scene from the diner scene from the Blues Brothers 2000. Elwood actually comes out of the toilet, but we don't actually see him flush the toilet. The toilet just sort of goes off. So when it was time for me to I couldn't really draw Yoshi physically coming out of the bathroom, mainly because I only frame by frame. But I thought so. Since I couldn't really draw Yoshi exiting from the bathroom with any sort of drastic motion, I decided to just draw him trying to flush the toilet with a little water spout coming out of it. I actually think that's really ingenious. Actually, he's trying to flush a toilet, but he has to wait. He has to be wary of a fountain that's coming out of the toilet. That's how broken it is. Yeah, that was kind of my personal touch to this whole thing. One of my personal touches. Okay, and this right here is the very first shot of Honey Queen. She's also the main villain of Yoshi's Story 4. This thing on the Thwomp's plate, I don't know what this is. That's just some random bullcrap I just put on there for some reason. I don't know what is that supposed to be, cherries, a mushed up pizza? I really don't know. And yeah, Honey Queen has to be and by the way, Honey Queen is supposed to be representing the California or the state trooper that's after the Blues and finds him at the restaurant. So yeah. And yeah, Honey Queen has to be very large because, as you can see, her shoe, her like little her shoe has to be like very microscopic compared to the rest of her body. So that's kind of what I did in this scenario.
Wait, come on, man! I got a cheeseburger cooling. Buster.
Oh my god! Oh my god! This is like my biggest regret in like this whole thing. So yeah, you see how Pichu is seen in the reflection? Well, his hold on. Let me just go back to an earlier panel. Can I? Oh, hold on. Yeah. Pichu's eyes are supposed to look like this, yet in this panel,
You're gonna have.
his eyes facing forward in the mirror look like this. They're the same exact as if he was turned around. What the heck? What the heck? I don't know what was going through my mind when I did this. I mean, it didn't bother me at first. The more I look at it, the more I can't stand it. Like, I just got so used to like drawing like the black on like Pichu, and Honey Queen that I didn't know what Pichu looked like from the front. All right, and yeah. Yeah, this is just kind of disgusting, but it's kind of fascinating at the same time. The more I look at this.
To see a bad side of me. Mac, your shaving cream, please.
So none of you is driving the Ford out there?
Okay, so yeah, this Goomba right here, he's very disproportionately shaped compared to the rest of the characters, the rest of the Goombas in the short. I don't know why I made him like that, but it's pretty funny the way he's shaped, but I don't know. I think this is kind of a pseudo mistake I'm fine with, mainly because it just looks funny. Also, bonus points for this Koopa Troopa right here, eating his pizza at a time by taking one bite out of one slice and then immediately going for another. Okay, hold on. Is this is this? Oh yeah, it's all the way. Okay. And yeah, let's keep going.
And whose dry white toast is that?
Okay, and this panel of Pichu running was actually taken straight from the anime. Actually, what I did was I went online, I looked up Pikachu or Pichu running anime, and then I just found a good picture, and then I just kind of drew that picture from memory into the short. Actually, yeah, that's what I did here. Actually, it doesn't look bad. Actually, I kind of like it. Oh yeah, and this is also taken from the anime as well, because I also looked up Pichu crying, because there is one specific frame of Pichu I don't know where really comes from that I wanted to use as well. So I went on Google and looked up Pichu crying, and what do you know? I found that as well. I think Pichu actually had some tears coming out of his head, but just for simplicity's sake, I decided to just keep like that. Also, I really like the shape of his mouth right here. The shape of his mouth. I don't think this scared expression or cutesy scared expression work as well if his mouth wasn't shaped like that. It's like the ultimate cute mouth. Oh yeah, and this is Fawful, by the way. Oh yeah, if any of you guys can guess why Fawful is even in this short, bravo. But for those who don't know, I'll tell you in a little bit. Yeah, so there's actually a specific reason why Fawful is even in the short. He's not in my original Yoshi Story 4 story, but there is a specific reason why I chose for him to be in this short specifically. Yeah, you guys will find out a little bit. Yeah, and bonus points for more tacos, by the way.
My God! Help us! Somebody help us! He's having an attack! It's his pom-pom bacteria! It's extremely...
Oh look! I actually drew Pom Pom's tail. Look at that. I actually drew her tail. And what the heck is this supposed to be? I actually forgot. There's a boat with a line on top of it. I mean, I know I was recreating a scene from the original movie, but what was in that scene that compelled me to like recreate, put that in there? What even is in that? I don't understand. That is crazy. It's just a picture of a child's boat. Okay. If you actually pause and look at this frame carefully, you can actually see that there's actually an erased out version of some shades in this panel. The reason why I erased them was because, okay, in the original movie, when Elwood escapes the bathroom, he has like he has a bunch of like shaving cream all over him. He's still wearing his shades for some reason. So I don't know the exact reason why, but when I was making this animatic, I said to myself, wouldn't it just be funner if he didn't have his shades on and Yoshi was really trying to like feel his way out of like the diner or something like that? Because I don't know the specific reason as to why Elwood was wearing his shades in the original. If he could already see. So in my version, Yoshi generally cannot see, and he has to actually find his way out of there by like going on a rampage, as you'll see later. Okay, so look, another good pom pom. Yeah, there's another good pom pom to the left right there. And some more tacos. I actually like that expression well. And look, I actually included her nostrils and her belly. Would you look at that? Yep, I'm improving already. Also, that big bully. Oh yeah, that's also something else. Hold on, let me just go back. Can I go back to that actual scene? Hold on.
Put out there.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. We're just gonna go back for a second. Hold on. Oh yeah. This is my first big in joke throughout the entire thing. Okay, so first of all, these red and yellow condiments. These red and yellow bottles are supposed to be the stand-in for the ketchup and the mustard. But what I did was, I actually thought to myself, since people can usually just tell what a ketchup and a mustard bottle looks like by their color. So I just thought it'd be pretty funny. Instead of writing ketchup and mustard on the red and yellow bottles respectively, I could just write the word red and yellow on it. Yeah. Also, this is meant to be a diner for Bowser's. In the context of the animatic, this is meant to be a diner for Bowser's minions, in case this sign couldn't really tell that. Also, I didn't color in Big Bully because I was already stressing out over the black on Pikachu and Pichu and Honey Queen was already. Yeah, I didn't color Big Bully in for that reason. Okay, can I go back to that shot? Hold on. This just might be my favorite shot in the whole thing. Look at this. Look at all this pandemonium within this one panel. This is just amazing. Look at this. Look at all this. Look at that. Look. Look at that. I actually included all of Pom Pom's features here. Look at that. And look at all this madness happening in this one shot. Yoshi can't see. Pom Pom is scared. There's a bunch of fucking utensils and bowls just coming out of nowhere. Yoshi's just kicking the crap out of it. He can't really see. Okay, in the original movie, Elwood actually pushes it upward with his hands or something like that. But my version of Yoshi just kicking it was funnier. And I missed his saddle right here. This is another funny shot, but I just don't really have much to say about it. It just looks like he's actively going out of his way to kick people now. That's all I'm saying. And yeah, just like in the original movie, yeah, nobody gives a shit that Elwood, Buster, and Mac are trying to get out of the diner. Especially these three people yeah, because there are these three diners in particular that are kind of marked by the curtains behind them. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, there's a pizza, there's a chicken wing, and I forget what's supposed to be on the Koopa's plate. What is that? Is that like fish sticks? I'm not sure. No, just the way Max says that line with Pikachu stuffing his face is just hilarious. And yeah, this kind of goes back into my whole thing about Pichu being this like glutton of a character, kind of a slight glutton, kind of like John Goodman. I still love you, by the way, John. Yeah.
She's a real low maintenance country music beat and honky tonk dancing machine. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is a very sloppy car scene. I will admit that. You can barely tell Yoshi's even sitting on something. Okay, and Pichu's supposed to be in the back seat, but I didn't really do anything to indicate that he even was behind the back seat. I don't know. I didn't really do anything to indicate he was in the back seat. The window could have had more detail in it. The steering wheel doesn't really look all that great, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah. Yeah, this just looks really sloppy. Like, I didn't have time to, like, erase it or something. I don't know. Maybe I could have done something with this, but yeah. Maybe the only thing Oh, yeah, and the cube that Pichu's in and kind of sticks out for some reason.
See you at the gig. Where is the gig?
County Fairgrounds off Route 107 in Cynthiana, Kentucky. 11 p.m. tomorrow night.
See you there.
How the hell is he gonna get there with half the cops in the state after him? There.
Okay, so yeah, this moment right here, as you'll quickly see, is the reason why I included Fawful in this short. Hold on, I'm just gonna let the scene play.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't I know you boys from somewhere?
Okay, so yeah, this scene, that moment. Oh, hold on. So yeah, that moment where he said, "Don't I know you boys from somewhere?" Yeah, that's the reason why I put Fawful in this animatic, mainly because I wanted to do a little fun little Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story reference. You know, because for those who played Mario and Luigi's Bowser's Inside Story, who haven't played it, the game is about Mario and Luigi getting stuck inside Bowser's stomach, and while they're in there, Fawful takes over Bowser's army, and they make him turn against them. So. And in Blues Brothers 2000, there's a chef with a cowboy hat who says, "Don't I know you boys from somewhere?" And the reason why, I just thought it'd be very funny if Fawful said, "Don't I know you boys from somewhere?" as if he's like remembering the time he took over like Bowser's army and shit like that. Yeah, that's the reason why I put him in here. Very creative. I kind of like this panel too. Really demented.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't I know you boys from somewhere?
Could have done this one a little bit better.
Check, please.
And there's the red, and there's the red and yellow condiment gag again, one last time. And Kamek gets the closing line.
Don't I know you boys from somewhere?
Check, please.
Okay, so yeah, that about does it for this animatic. So yeah, that about does it for this animatic. So yeah, this was very fun. This animatic was very fun to put together, and I'm very happy of I'm very proud of it, even if not many people have seen it so far. Yeah. So yeah, it was very fun to put together, and I hope you guys had about as much fun listening to how I did it than I did making it. So yeah, I hope to do more of these in the future, and I actually anticipate the day I finally get to do Scaly Core, because I have a lot to say about that one actually, slightly more than this one actually. I mean, okay, I have a lot to say about a lot of them, but Scaly Core in particular is just one that I really want to talk about at some point. So yeah, that about does it for this video. If you guys liked my commentary, or if you just liked anything about this video, be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Boop!